Did you end up watching this in spam?
No, but I can tell what it is.
What is that?
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're gonna do medical implants that give them access to your brain or whatever.
Why?
It's implying that, but this is more of like a fictional scenario that somebody animated. It's really fucked.
Hello, everybody.
Sure.
I'm Nicholas Thompson. I'm the CEO of The Atlantic, and I will be your moderator today. We are going to have futuristic.
Did you cut that out that I'm going to slap my wife around?
No.
No, because I'm not going to slap my wife around yet. But when I'm a 49-year-old billionaire,
you're in the zone. Even
she might want to
you
duck.
can't believe how productive you've been. Your memo is finished, your inbox is under control, and you're feeling sharper than you have in a decade. Sensing your joy, your playlist shifts to your favorite song, sending chills up your spine as the music begins to play. You glance at the program running in the background on your computer screen and notice a now familiar
Go back
sight
10 seconds.
that appears whenever music begins to play. You glance at the program running in the background on your computer screen and notice a now familiar sight that appears whenever you're overloaded with pleasure.
Go back 10.
You're now familiar at the program running in the background on your computer screen and notice a now familiar
I feel like there's a smoke alarm beep
that
in there.
appears whenever you're overloaded with pleasure.
Which
Can you
is,
imagine?
Listen,
You
here,
think so?
hit pause. So these people, got to go. I think we're at the terminal point here. I don't think there's any civil way to settle things. I think it's time for people to start exiting. But the thing that strikes me, so they got somebody from fucking Fiverr to do the animation.
Yeah.
And the voiceover. And the voiceover, it sounds worse than like what you get on Fiverr.
It's like a projector. If a projector had a microphone and you could record into it.
Yeah. And the writing of the script, the thing that lets you know where these people are at is they do these Davos exit surveys where you can look up what they said in 2022 or whatever, and the questions are like, how strongly true or false do you believe the following will be real? In 2030, everybody will have a self-driving car. In 2035, everybody's medical information will be available on a database that lowers death by diabetes by 100%. Like these techno-futuristic things that are preposterous and will not happen for 100 years, a lot of them. Can we look this up? Can you, in a new tab, so keep this open?
Now, what you're saying, the techie exit interviews, Davos is the
people that go to Davos, 90% of them believe that we will have flying cars in 50 years.
Okay.
And they really do believe it, and they're boneheads.
I got you.
And there's a thing like
Okay,
if you're a medium IQ person and you happen upon this, it's like it's coming across a gold mine or something. It's like if I bought a house to flip and somehow it was already 80% of the work was done for me, and I was like, oh boy, I can flip houses now. I can actually do this. I think I can actually do this. I should tell Nick.
2016 to 2019, you're
Yes.
flipping houses in
Yes.
2016 to 2019.
That's what happens to a medium IQ person's brain when they come across technology stuff. All the Reddit atheists, all the Rick and Morty people, they're like, oh boy, I could just be a brain in a tank somewhere. Oh gee whiz, one day I'll be on a spaceship and I'll be, I wonder if warp travel actually is possible. Can you go to Davos exit survey? Can you type that in?
And Davos is like CES for world control?
Yes.
Okay.
What's this right here?
Yes. This kind of shit right there. That amount of information.
That's the format of it. There's one I saw that's like so telling because every item on it is some fucking crackpot thing. Like we'll be unable to tell. By 2035 we will be unable to tell the difference between a computer and a human. Like just fucking space cadet. Do images though. It's an infographic. It's like an image that they put out.
That would be like asking a politician to explain like TikTok to you, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they go down, next one.
Like asking like a 65-year-old.
No, back to the results. Go down on here. Oh, is that it? What is this?
Yes.
No, well, I think this is like a global survey. I don't think that's, the world will change for the better because of the COVID-19 crisis. 90% of them would say yes. On the ones where they survey the Davos participants, this is like a global, this is 15,000 online interviews. So this is not the thing that I'm talking about here, but these are the types of questions.
I didn't even know like that's kind of how that went down. I knew what that was, but I didn't know like that's kind of like the shit that, I didn't know that that's the operating methodology, I guess.
It's like it's like any other type of conference.
Yeah, drink the punch bullshit.
Yeah, feel good about themselves, and I think they all drink the punch. Like they really all. There might be a few people at the top that are like evil, but I think generally it's just like stupid people who don't understand.
They're like Michael Scott types.
Yes,
and they're in the lobby after, and they're going, "It is kind of cool to be working with other people whose mission it is to change the world."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The woman giving the presentation, her occupation is like futurist.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
You
know what I would like to see her? I would like to see her knees to her chest while I'm fucking her. Do you see how hot she was? I would love to push her big dorky knees back to her chest and then clap that pussy out for as many hours as I could. And I would call her a fucking dweeb while I'm doing it.
This animation gets crazy.
Whenever you're
that animation is fucking
pleasure,
brutal. It looks like Radiohead Paranoid Android.
You
You should just play the Paranoid Android over it.
You mentally move the cursor to the left and scroll through your brain data over the past few hours. You can see your stress levels rising as the deadline to finish your memo approached, causing a peak in your beta brainwave activity right before an alert popped up, telling you to take a brain break. But what's that unusual change in your brain activity when you're asleep? It started earlier in the month. You send a text message to your doctor with a mental swipe of your cursor.
For me, it's my wet
Could
pussy.
you take a quick look at
That's
my
what the girl
brain
says.
data? Anything to worry about? Your mind starts to wander to the new colleague.
As if you'll be able to get a hold of a
you
doctor
shouldn't be daydreaming about,
and get a
given the
response from a
policy
doctor.
against
That's
intra-office
science
romance.
fucking
Shouldn't be
fiction.
daydreaming about.
You'd get an Indian IT guy telling you what's wrong with your brain.
That's out of all of this, that's the most absurd science fiction, is that you'll be able to email a question to your doctor and get a response.
Oh, hey, Sam.
Not happening.
Oh, hello, Sam. It's me, your doctor, Dr. McCarthy. Hey, Sam, how about you? It's me, Ron McCarthy, Dr. Ron McCarthy. I was waiting your call. So it seems as though you have some problems with your brain waves. I remember when I had problems with my brain waves when I grew up in Brookline, Massachusetts. You know? Sam, where did you grow up? It says Wilton, Connecticut. Yes, I grew up close to there when I played lacrosse.
You did?
I did. I'm Dr. Ron McCarthy from Brown University, born and raised Irish boy. So, how can I help you today?
Anything to worry about? Your mind starts to wander to the new colleague.
The animation's like unbelievable,
whom
though.
you
That's
know
good.
you shouldn't be daydreaming about, given the policy against intra-office romance. When you arrive at work the next day, a somber cloud has fallen over the office. Along with emails, text messages, and GPS location data, the government has subpoenaed employees' brainwave data from the past year. They have compelling evidence that one of your coworkers has committed massive wire fraud. Now, they're looking for his co-conspirators. You discover they are looking for synchronized brain activity between your coworker and the people he has been working with.
Everything in that video that you just saw is based on technology that is already here today. Artificial intelligence has enabled advances in decoding brain activity in ways that we never before thought possible. You've heard a lot about AI over the past few years. Here at Davos, it's been the talk of the hour. But I want to talk about it in a different way, which is the ability to decode brainwave activity. After all, what you think, what you feel, it's all just data. Data that in large patterns can be decoded using artificial intelligence. In fact, what you're seeing here is my brain activity while I'm wearing a simple device like the one on the right. We're not talking about implanted devices of the future. I'm talking about wearable devices that are like Fitbits for your brain.
Who would sign up for this kind of shit?
Who is running this fucking presentation showing the pictures of the guy while she's talking about wearables? Like, it's not, this is not a connected image to what she's saying.
Yeah.
She's talking about wearables like your hat, Fitbit. It's got pictures of a fucking guy.
First of all, I gotta be totally transparent with you guys. You guys are my pals.
Go ahead.
I am so fucking horny that looking at that lady with her big fucking soccer player feet shoved into those fucking shitty ass spike heels and that blue leather blazer. I mean, I'm sorry, honey. I'm fucking headlocking this broad. I'm gonna hit on her. I'm gonna charm the leather fucking jacket off this broad. I'm gonna clap her out.
I gotta grab her name.
Thank you.
Is it
I have to.
Nida?
It might be.
Nida Farhani?
No, never mind. Oh, no, I thought her name was like Lisa Panzanelli.
Yep, that's her.
It's Nida Farhani.
She's Iranian.
Oh, Iranian's cool.
Iranian's
cool.
She's a futurist.
She is a futurist. Now, two quick questions. This reminds me of the Progressive hotspot insurance. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Where you connect you can get a lower discount, the good driver discount from Progressive, where you have a Progressive hotspot hooked into your truck.
Okay, yeah.
Let me tell you something, my man. The savings is like 12 cents. The fucking invasion is worth millions of dollars, and we ushered that in on behalf of car insurance.
Progressive? What do you mean?
So you know how to like, you ever have a check engine light on in your car?
Yeah.
You know how to get a check engine light taken off of?
With like a little computer thing?
Yeah, that hooks up to like the module underneath your dashboard.
Yeah.
They hook up, Progressive's insurance hooks up to your basically the black box of your car.
Oh.
So if you're driving at 2 a.m.
So they can audit your car essentially.
Basically, when's this thing turning on? Do you brake too fast? Do you run red lights? Do you speed a lot? Do you, and it can sort of
punch the steering wheel. Do you scream at people in your passengers?
Yes. Do you turn your radio on more than 10
scream at your passengers?
Do you scream at your passengers? Do you wail through your steering wheel constantly?
Do you scream out the window at the protesters?
Right. Do you say like
in the crowd
charming things to futurists? Do you talk to yourself about futurists and charming the shit off them in a lobby of the World Economic Forum and trying to explain to your wife that you couldn't help yourself? She was so hot. And you said I could have a hall pass for someone that was exceedingly beautiful. And then Nida Farhani, which she went to Dartmouth and Duke and Harvard.
Oh, yeah, Duke.
She went to Duke. I wonder if she was around during the Duke lacrosse rape team. But anywho, like where we usher in highly invasive tech, like shit like that.
Yeah.
That's just kind of amazing to me that like you know when you were in a headband.
She's kind of a rare one to get attracted to. I feel like that level of attraction, but you know who else would be attracted to her like that?
Who?
Calazans.
You're so beautiful. Wow.
You're so booch.
You're so beautiful. Your eyes
are booch.
Your eyes are like Who's gonna usher in the brainwave calculator? You think is it Oakley?
Nobody.
Like want to make a futurist guess here, so we're spot on.
I guarantee it's not going to happen.
I don't think it'd be.
Well, it'll be a version of this. Like it'll be the data. The data would be from.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's a little. Got a tight ass, Sam.
I didn't eat it much today.
You got a tight ass.
All I ate today was grapes.
No, I only eat grapes. Why you only eat grapes today?